What's good, everybody? How's everyone doing? What's good? Okay, congrats on yesterday's win, everyone. So, today, uh, I've already done the markups. I've not taken any trades either. So, if we take a look at, we're just gonna stick to the 5 minute here. So if we take a look at previous daily candle high at 4562.5 and previous daily candle low at 4472.5, we can see that price actually pushed up all the way from 4472.5 all the way now up to 4569.7, right? Just like what I said yesterday, um, that I still see gold going up, but for now, we should at least get to the 15-minute demand, which we actually did. This was the 15-minute demand right around here. We pretty much rejected there, but price actually pushed up from the 5-minute demand. That whole area is still the 15-minute demand. So now today, however, even though price is actually breaking highs previously, but when we got to the previous daily candle high, when we created the previous daily candle high, right, we ranged, we just started consolidating. Right now, if we go to the 1 hour time frame here, we have failed to break it multiple times. All we can see is long wick at the top. That is very, very concerning for a bullish continuation as of right now. So for me personally, with that being said, even though we are bullish, right, we're breaking highs, we're not creating lower lows or lower highs. However, there is a chance we could start creating lower highs and lower lows. Now, for me to buy gold, if I'm going to buy at the top, we at least going to need to break this current Asian high, break and close above this current Asian highs, then I'll look for buys, or we come all the way down to this 5-minute demand zone, which is going to be the premium zone. Now for discount is potentially going to be that this is going to be one discount demand zone, and then this 30 is going to be another discount zone. However, I prefer the 30-minute demand as a discount zone and the 5-minute as my premium zone. Let me switch this real quick. So this is pretty much where I'll be willing to buy. Either we come back to this 30-minute demand, or we come back to the 5-minute demand and we reject again. Then I'll look to buy from there. But for now, I kind of see gold falling. Now, don't get me wrong, even though this is where I'm looking at for price to actually get to for sales, we can also reject this 5-minute demand here, right? We can also reject that 5-minute demand there, because at the end of the day, the market always does what it wants. But based on the fact that this low here, right, that we created over here, come on, right, this low that we created over there, of course, created this high. Right now, in return, this high When it got back up there, failed. We came back down, buyers got in, we failed again. Came back down again, buyers got in, and then over here we kind of broke it on the 5-minute time frame, but it's not a good closure. That is not a good closure at all, because the bullish candle that closed above that, even here on the 5-minute, is not strong enough. That's why you have this rejection there on the 1 hour. The 30 is a strong closure, but for buys, I still need more confirmation. We've rejected these highs multiple times, so me saying this, I'm like, well, there is a chance we could do this, tap this again, and then this time we break this low right here. If we can break this minor low at 47.9, then that is when I'm going to expect price to either pull back to a discount supply or a premium supply. Maybe it will be over here somewhere. I don't know yet until we see some aggressive sellers get in this. Then I will look to take this down. Even if we grab this low and tap this demand, I will still be good for my 1 to 2. So for now, in this first range that we're in, I am anticipating sales, like I said, until we at least break this Asian high that we currently have. Asia is about to close anyways, so we'll see what happens. Good morning, Coyote. Good morning, is it Rocky or Mutu? So for me to sell this, like I said earlier, we need another rejection here. Then we need to see aggressive sellers get in this trade, push price down. We close below, wait for that pullback, and that's where now we'll be looking to take my sales. And if we break above the current Asia session high right now, then we'll start looking for buys. I hope you guys remember what I said about MSS. It pretty much means market structure shift, which is what we are waiting for now. The main reason, in fact, the only reason why, for me personally, the only time I will wait for an MSS is when price, for example, right now, we are not, like I said earlier, we're not creating lower highs or lower lows. Instead, we are creating higher highs and higher lows. That's what we're doing. We're just in a range right now, right? We're in a range right now. And I'm waiting for the low, the minor low that price created before we pushed back up, right? So I'm waiting for price to do this. Give me that market structure shift, because we've not had that. We've not had that here in this range. Now, once we have that, wait for the pullback and then take, because I'm trying to take an opposite position here. All right, so I only wait for MSS when I'm taking a counter trend trade, pretty much. Market can close strongly above this 1 hour. I mean, this current Asian session high or resistance. Then I'll look to take price at a demand zone. Excuse me. And I am kind of tired today. Man, why am I yawning like this? Okay, looks like we're gonna break this high. As you guys are open on, it'd be nice if you guys can like the stream. This is good. I think this music is kind of loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. See if we're gonna break this high. Okay, it is looking like we are going to break it. Our time frames will be closing in 4 minutes here. Like this 15-minute demand better. Kind of combines the two 5-minute demands together. We can even use the 30. See how this 30 is gonna close. Whatever the case may be, however way we close, we'll still be close, finally closing strongly above the previous daily candle high. So that's good enough. Hey, how you doing, Mason? I hope you got the full TP from yesterday's trade. So if we close strongly above, pretty much we'll already be close. We're already gonna close above the previous daily candle high, but this most recent high that we've created now, yeah, get a strong closure from the 30. We're just gonna start from discount demand right now. So which is going to be the 30-minute demand. This 5-minute demand here will be a premium discount in this in this range. Price can get there too. And guess what? Our stop loss will be below this demand if we do get a retest, yeah. So I'm gonna watch this on the 30 until this candle closes. Alright, so 30-minute just closed. Delete this, delete that too. So we're starting off with the 30-minute demand here. You got a 5-minute demand here as well. The good ones, you can just tap this 5 minutes of buy and continue pushing up. But I'm not buying from there. Excuse me. I need this 30-minute demand or this 5-minute demand here. But for this setup, this 30 minutes should be fine. We'll see. So right now, just chill, relax, sit back. We are waiting for price to tap this demand, and we look to buy this continuation. Ooh, gold is kind of volatile today. I'm good. I'm good. And you? Those of you that took the sales during yesterday's session, did you guys get full TP or just one to one? Because I know it went back to entry. If you secure that at 50%, then that's all you got. Because it went back to entry. It actually went all the way back up and tapped that premium supply that I talked about during the stream yesterday before it fell again. So we took it from a discount supply. Sometimes price will just fall from there or just continue to the upside from there depending on what the move is. And sometimes if it holds, price will still go back just to retest that premium zone again before it actually start moving. I mean, going your way. That was what I was saying yesterday, that stop loss are very, 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 very important. And you have to set them, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Logically. Never target more than 1 to 1. Oh, so you go 1 to 1. Okay. All right, nice. Were you scared when it went back to entry? It actually went above entry. Hey Art, how you doing? Okay, you let market do its thing. Not only that, you apply mental stops of 3 minute decision. Very nice. Yeah, for me, it's either at least 1 to 1 or nothing. There's a slight chance we might have a bigger stop today. But it shouldn't be more than 200 though. It could be less, depending on whether we reject this 30-minute demand or we decide to come down just a little bit lower and reject the 5 minutes. So we'll see. noticed in the past year hard stops are too liquid for sharks. Yeah, usually don't last more than 90 seconds. That's why you put mental of 3 minutes. Okay. Are you adapting to reality? They will mostly play around stops or market orders there for up to 90 seconds, then go straight to TP. I know that's right. I'll be right back, guys. But just in case I'm not, so I can hurry up and come back, I'm gonna set an alert right at the top of this 30-minute demand here. So just chill and stay patient, guys. We let the market come to us. I'll be right back. Oh man, so this was what I was saying earlier. This 5 minute demand that we had here, God could decide to continue higher from there. We'll see if that's what it's trying to do. If it doesn't get to that 30-minute demand at least, then it is what it is. I'm not taking it from the 5. That's why I didn't have it marked up. I do use 5-minute demand as well, but not with this type of setup, not in this type of setup. So since we're looking for buys, I'm not going to use a 5-minute demand that was pretty much at the highs. I'd rather use a 5-minute I'd rather use a 5-minute demand that was formed before we broke the highs. Hey, how you doing, Isis? We still got like 37 minutes before London actually opens. Patience is the name of the game. Oh man, I thought gold was gonna pull back now with that previous bearish candle. We'll see what happens when London opens. Maybe we'll get a pullback then. Got 32 minutes for that. Hey, what's going on, YouTube? You guys are very quiet today. You guys were engaging with me last night. What's going on today? If you guys are not engaging, then this stream is pretty much gonna be boring. Because I can't be the only one talking. Hey, Alex, good morning. Oh, I thought you just got here, actually. How did the trade play out yesterday? Yeah, a hit for TP. Uh, oh, before I forget, this is the new Discord, guys. So those of you that are interested in joining the new Discord, the link is in the description. If you don't see it, you might have to refresh your YouTube, but it's in the description. Let's trading trade recaps. Yeah, so of course this was when it got to 50%, and it hit TP. You see how? So we got in at the premium. I mean the discount supply, right? But it went all the way back up to to tap the premium supply that I talked about yesterday. That there was a chance price could do that. That's why I had the stop loss above the premium supply, and it did exactly that. This doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen. So that was what I was saying yesterday, that I mean, if you've been trading for a while, you already know that there have been times you've been in a trade. If you really, really take a look, you'll see that you were saved because your stop loss was where it's supposed to be. Not you just saying, oh, okay, you know what? I'm gonna put this stop loss right here. Oh, I'm not willing to lose this much. Then if you're not willing to lose this much, then don't take that trade, because you need to put your stop loss where it actually supposed to be. And if that zone, if price ends up, stopping you out, then that zone was definitely invalidated, and you actually took the wrong trade. Because how many times have you used a tight stop loss and boom, price stops you out, and then eventually went your way? So having your stops at the right place is the best way to go, in my opinion. you doing, Trading Poop? Was good. You said experience. It just all has to do with paying attention to your losses as well, not just your wins. Right? When you've paid attention to your losses as well, and you go back to look at it, eventually you are going to start seeing some patterns. Do I remember you? Um, I'm not sure, but the name sounds familiar. So we've pretty much created another low here. So this low right here is pretty much is now premium demand. Depending on how this 15-minute candle closes, I mean, we already have a demand here. I would just like to see this close strongly. And this 15-minute demand here is our discount demand zone here. Right, but I'm not gonna draw this demand just yet. I wanna wait until this current 15-minute candle closes. This 5-minute demand here right, is also a discount demand because it's still part of the 15. So if we do get a pullback, depending on how that 15 candle closes, we could either pull back from this 15 or from the 5. And of course, if I'm going to pick a demand, it's going to be this 5. Right, even though the 15 is also a discount price, man, but I still would prefer to get more discount. Like if you're trying to get if I'm trying to buy something and they offering 10% discount, then of course I would want to buy it at 15% discount. Why do I have to buy it here? No, let me buy it at 15% discount instead of 10. That's pretty much what I'm trying to do here, and that's why I prefer this demand right here. So we'll see how this 15-minute candle closes. I'm still going to draw this 15-minute demand as well because it's there. It's a good demand zone. Oh, okay, 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 okay. I remember you now. Wow, how time flies. It's been that long. Give me this demand here instead. Mm. Yeah, I can't believe that was 2 years ago. I quit making Zoom calls. Yeah, for now. As of right now, the only thing I'm offering is, of course, the free Discord and one-on-one sessions. The mentorship is coming back, but not just right now. Yes, it was. Hey there, Coombs. How you doing? The What's the plan for the mentorship? The mentorship or the one-on-one session? Which one? Because I'm not doing the mentorship right now. Thank you, Trading Pope. Yes, my new Discord is in the description. If you don't see it, then you probably just need to refresh your YouTube. Yesterday, I did explain the difference between premium and discount, right? But I'm going to explain it again. Your premium price is pretty much the low that broke a high, or the high that broke a low. In this case, it was this low right here, pretty much the 15 or the 5-minute demand. Therefore, this area here is your premium demand. Any demand that forms above this low, right? Above this low is a discount price, discount demand, until price creates another a strong support, right? And that strong support breaks the high that created it, right? Until it does this. So then you have your premium here and your discount here, right? Whatever the ones that we had previously below it, that's another range, right? That was the previous range that we broke out of. Price created another range here before we broke out. So this is your premium and this is your discount, and so on and so forth. Your strong zones are your premium zones. The discount zones, they are also good zones as well, and you have to make sure that you do not confuse them either. to me, this setup here, this 5 minute demand that we have here that held, to me, it's not really supply and demand. To me, this right here is a break and retest. This is a break and retest. Supply and demand will be if price came down for a little bit and actually tapped the zone. Yeah, because this 5 minute supply that mean demand that held is just not strong enough. I'm looking for buys. Yes, I am. Been a while since I streamed. What happened? I'm just know I'm back now. I took a much needed break, but I'm back now. And this time around, I do not stream every day anymore. Sometimes I will stream pre-London, and then a few hours during London session when I can. And if I can't do that, then I will stream New York. So pretty much streaming both sessions. So if I stream New York with you guys, just know I didn't trade pre-London or London session. Man, but if we don't get a trade this session, then I'm probably not gonna trade New York today, because I'll be sleeping. When I trade New York session, I like to be up at least an hour before I actually start trading. Right? I don't want to wake up and then maybe wash my face or brush my teeth or whatever and then just come straight to the chart now. I want to give my brain to relax, to calm down, chill a little bit, let my brain relax. Let me catch my breath so I can focus. Oh, for the upcoming mentorship, pretty much the same that I did before. Weekly webinars, there will be assignments, live trading sessions. If you cannot make the session, then you will get a trade idea in the Discord. But I would recommend you make the live trade session, because what's the point? If you're waiting for a trade idea, then what's the point? If you can make it 5 days a week, you can at least make a few days. Oh yes, I agree. As a trader, you need breaks. I agree. Oh yeah. I should have taken one I should have taken one at least 3 years ago. London opens in 2 minutes. I know we are bullish, but are we approaching an hourly supply? Hourly supply, hourly supply, hourly supply, hourly supply. Not a clean supply on the hourly until we get to this one. That's the hourly supply I'll be paying attention to. Well, London is open now, guys. London is open. You're welcome, Alex. before I go do something real quick, I'm gonna give you guys a quick free game. Even with my one-on-one session, this is part of the things that I'm going to explain to you and make it simple and clean. Now, I want you guys to take a close look, even on your chart, or screen record this, or come back and watch this. Now, we are approaching a 1 hour range high. Now, this is a previous 1 hour range high because it's something that happened in the past, right? Now, this 1 hour range high is a previous range high, right? That's our previous range high. Now, this 1 hour range low here, this is also another reason why, even if you're a day trader, you need to pay attention to the 1 hour time frame as well and mark them on your chart. So now, this 1 hour range low here is pretty much going to be the major low that created this, that's going to create this high if price gets there, right? Now, that is our 1 hour range. Now, come over here to the 5-minute time frame and identify the first range, which is pretty much the first swing low here on the 5-minute, which is going to be this one here, because this low here broke this high. Now, if price goes all the way up here and reject, or we grab liquidity above this 1 hour range high, and price rejects, do not buy from anywhere here. Any demand here, do not buy. Just let market do its thing until we come down here. Until we come down here, that's where you look to buy. And then once we come down here, let me delete this. Then what am I looking for? Okay. So once we come down, the price does this. Once we come down to this low / demand here, let price reject, go up, come back down, maybe retest a new demand, or come back and retest this demand, and let price break a high. Because the reason why you want to wait for that is because to your immediate left, price was doing what? Creating higher highs and higher lows, even though the structure is still bullish. The reason why you want to wait is because price is coming from a intraday time frame, and it rejected, especially if it grabs liquidity down, if it grabs liquidity up there. Because of that liquidity grab up there, this demand here might not hold and decides to come down lower. Okay, that's the reason why you want to wait. Hence the reason for MSS. You're waiting for a new market structure shift. Once that breaks, there's no need to look for sales anymore. And it has to break strongly. If it breaks, there's no reason for you to look for sales anymore. Just look for price to pull back to your demand. Either a discount demand will work. And if it doesn't work, a premium will definitely work, which is going to be the new low that created this high. That's going to be your premium demand, and boom, you'll be Gucci, because you are still following structure. This move here was just a pullback, but you stayed away from a loss because you understand how to trade a range, right? From range high to range low. So All right. Just want to give you guys that quick sauce, real quick, and I'll be right back. If you've not liked this stream, I would appreciate it if you do. Hey, how you doing? How long has it been? So it's been 4 months. And dude is not trying to get to these demand levels at all. Like I said, if good continues and reject this supply, I would be careful buying buying gold. Yeah, yeah. Just wait until we at least get to this 15-minute demand and pretty much wait for that setup that I talked about. Yeah, by this time yesterday, we were already in a trade. It was London session yesterday. Oh yeah, we took that trade around here somewhere around here. I don't like this volume at all. Yesterday was better than this. When it broke out of this high, man, if only that pulled back. Even if we had entry somewhere there. Yeah, I would have at least had a 1-to-1. Um. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it here. That's my trading week because I'm not gonna be trading New York today. So I'll see you guys on Monday. Unfortunately, we don't have a setup. So I'll see you guys on Monday. It could be during New York, or it could be during pre-London. So have a good weekend, everyone. Peace. I'm out.